Hi, I'm Veronica. I'm a somatic teacher and a therapist. Today, I would like to show you a beautiful method thanks to which you can center yourself and ground yourself. And it's a perfect tool for whenever you feel a little bit agitated or anxious, just you need something to settle. It might seem a little bit weird in the beginning. So see if you can kind of trust the process and open yourself to the effect. All you need for this practice is a wall. So whenever you're ready, find your wall and decide on a distance for now, somewhere where you can easily reach to the wall with your hands. Once you found a comfortable stance, you can slowly and gently land with your hands against the wall. So this is that first contact. And if you feel that it's a bit too far or too close, you can now adjust the rest of the body to match it. Find the height that suits you, where it's least effort from your shoulders and from your arms. And this is the position where you gently touch the wall. So there is no pushing, no leaning for now, just a gentle touch. The weight is still on both of your feet. Perhaps you notice some sensations on your hands and your palms. It might be the texture of the wall or the temperature of the wall. So give yourself some time to feel it. You could check with yourself, how is your breath now? Your heartbeat, the sensations. And now, imagine that you are being drawn to the wall because there is a massive, a gigantic magnet behind this wall. So your body starts leaning into the wall. So now you feel much more of that weight into your hands. It transfers through your arms. And with as little effort as possible, give the weight through the hands to return to that position where your weight is in your feet and when you're some distance away from the wall. So you're going to do that now for some time, and it's up to you how you would like to do it. So maybe the pace will be a little bit more energetic, but remember, it's not push-ups here, and we're not trying to strengthen the arms. It's still, you're searching for ways to do it in the most effortless possible method. Or it might be that you want to take some breaks. Break when you're closer towards the wall, and break when you're slightly farther away from the wall. I would also invite you not to look at the screen anymore and rather focus on what I'm saying so that you can really come into that felt sense and trust your intuition rather than be inspired by what I'm doing. So perhaps you start already to feel that one of these positions somehow feels more appealing, attractive to you. That you were truly being drawn towards that wall as if there is a magnet there. And somehow it feels good or soothing. Or maybe the other way around. You feel very good when you stand in some distance away from the wall and where your weight is firmly on your feet. So I let you explore that at your own pace. Deciding not with your conscious mind, but really with that intuition What feels better in this moment? And every time you do it, it's going to feel different. Perhaps you feel like taking a pause in one of these shapes, and you already feel like you'd like to lean a little bit more into the wall, which might mean that you want to rest your forehead there, or maybe you want to come closer and lean with a couple more parts of the body. Any way that feels natural and comfortable for you. So you can play with that. There's absolutely no right or wrong here. Perhaps you feel like resting your forehead or your cheek on the wall. Maybe you want to position your hands or arms in a different way. And it might be that you prefer to keep on moving. Or it might be that you want to stay in stillness. Whatever it is, go for it. Checking if that interplay between leaning in and pushing away is what feels most appealing to your body right now. Is that something that soothes you? Or those more points of contact and stillness and leaning into the support of the wall? You can check it by noticing what's happening within you. So how are those sensations? Maybe your heartbeat, your breath, the emotions. Anything that stands out, that feels already different. I should mention that there is a possibility that your body craves for the contact with the wall, but not with the front body, but rather with the back body. So you could give it a try, or if you're completely comfortable wherever you are now, you don't even need to try it out. If you're not sure, you could turn around and observe how would it be to have that support through the back of the body. So it might be the buttocks, the back, the shoulder blades, maybe back of the head. Leaning with all your weight into the wall, sinking in, receiving that support. Perhaps it feels better if you were facing the room where you are right now. Or it felt better and more soothing if you had your back to the rest of the room and your front of the body was in contact with the wall. So remember, no right or wrong, and let your body decide, stillness or slow movement, leaning with one or many parts of the body, choosing the front or the back of the body. So many options. But after you've experimented with it for a while, settle for one. Stay with the one that feels most soothing for you. It might be gentle movement, it might be stillness. Stay for it. Stay with it for some time. How does it feel to receive that support from the wall? What has already changed inside of you? You can name it for yourself, but you don't need to. Stay in that state of open curiosity. And I welcome you to stay wherever you've chosen to be for as long as you wish. You could pause the video and stay there much longer if that feels surprisingly soothing and really pleasant. Perhaps you feel like it's been already complete for you, or you're getting more agitated, whatever it might be. Then you can one more time push away from the wall and stand. Stand on your both feet. Notice how does it feel to stand now. You could experiment with closing your eyes. And how is the balance? How is that sense of stability? You could keep your eyes open and still notice the same thing. You might notice the sensations in the soles of the feet, in your legs. Maybe in the rest of the body. Stay with it for a moment to really feel the effect. You might also try walking around the room a little bit. Walk around the room just for a moment and notice how does it feel to walk now. Is it any different than how you would normally walk? And that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed that little practice. And remember that this is just one of many practices you could use for grounding and centering. And grounding and centering are just two types of many types of resources you have access to all the time that can help you to settle all those overwhelming emotions, such as anxiety. Think of it as having that first aid kit that is always with you, and you can choose, mix and match, and choose the one that is working for you the best in a particular moment. I teach this kind of practices, giving you the broad toolkit and regulating your nervous system. And I will be starting very soon a special one-to-one mentoring program, which is for female solopreneurs who struggle with anxiety and worries. Now, if that is you, I invite you warmly to my webinar, The Hidden Cost of the Be Afraid and Do It Anyway business formula, which happens on 26th of October. You can find the link in the description below. And if you are not a female solopreneur but still struggle with the same sensations, emotions, worries, then I invite you to join my newsletter and wait for the next opportunity for any upcoming events and programs. In the meantime, I share a weekly newsletter where I explain it in far more detail. I hope you enjoyed this session and I'll see you next time. Thank you.